Skinny Keeping It Real. Welcome to my YouTube channel where I will be teaching you about reselling, just everyday things that we all come up against. There's no one's life that's perfect, even though we have fake book that makes people put on a picture perfect life. Yeah, no one's life is perfect for sure. So this year I have been really on a sabbatical, kind of taking it easy with my health, my kids, my life. And yes, I got some of the health problems situated, and I quite will ever have life or unpredictable moments with our children or family. So anywho, I want to talk about right now the resale world. Everyone is trying to utilize the best way to make money, and that's on the internet. Everyone is got their smartphones out, they're shopping now, they're getting things delivered to their door, they're not having to go out into the busy malls and into the winter snow if it snows where you're at. Everyone has really figured out this thing called online shopping. So we want to get in on that, and we want to put our products in front of those buyers so that we can work from home and enjoy life instead of having the hustle bustle of commuting, of having to go to work every day, work for another man. You know, you work minimum wage and there's no growing in your company. There's no getting any more income coming in. You are really on a fixed income. So that's why I loved eBay when I first started in 2006. I'm a mother to 6 children. My youngest is 10 and my oldest is 28. So eBay was perfect for me. I'd load up the kids, we'd go to the thrift shops, we would fill a bag for $1, we'd come home and we'd all spread it out, and they would actually help mama make a little extra money, just movie money, McDonald's money. And then as I began to watch my children grow and go to college and get into these jobs that some of them are extremely stressful. You want your kids to go get a good degree so they can work and get good money. And then you realize they look back at you and say, Mom, I really miss doing eBay. You know, life is hard. And even with a degree, don't think that it's easy. You know, people still work hard for those degrees, and then they've got student loans to pay, and then they've got the man above them to work for. So I really enjoy, and I am very blessed to have the opportunity to work from home, not getting rich. Hopefully one day that will be the case. So I want to encourage every one of you that if I can do this, you can do this. And I have been getting comments and messages from people that have said that I've encouraged them to feel like they can also buy low, sell high, or buy low, sell, and make a profit. You don't always have to make huge profits to make a living or, you know, to continue doing what you're doing. You want to just keep reinvesting your money until you get a pretty little inventory stock built up, and then you can start giving yourself a salary or a percentage. But if you go and spend the money that's going into your business fund, you're going to run out of resources and you're going to run out of money, and then you're going to be back to the bottom again with nothing. So make sure make you a percentage label graph showing what you should be putting back into your business, what you should be reinvesting. You know, put some money aside for your office equipment, for sourcing, for paying yourself. Just start out with 10%. Whatever I make, I'm going to get 10%. And you know what? If you get to go get you a coffee, go get your toenails done, go get your nails done, then you feel like, hey, I'm getting something out of this. But when you never get anything, you start to get depressed. So make sure that once you get your inventory built up, that you do pay yourself a little something in inventory. Don't keep buying and buying and buying until it's piled up and you're snowballing, and then you're too stressed to put anything on. That's me. I got so much inventory that I didn't even want to start putting anything on. So make sure you don't have death piles, anything that's just sitting there not making you money. I'm going to do some little videos, so little 5-minute videos today. So I'm probably going to come back on. I'm going to keep this one short, then I'm going to come back on and just give you some more encouragement later today. One thing I want to say is once you start comparing yourself to other sellers, once you start comparing yourself, if you're a YouTuber, to other YouTubers, and you're not going to ever be happy with who you are. Do not compare yourself with these people that are making $20,000 a month, because it sounds amazing, but they're not telling you how many hours they're putting in. They're not telling you how much money they're sourcing with, and they're not telling you the fees they're paying. It sounds great. But when I began to look into one really popular person on YouTube that was bragging or sharing, not say bragging, about them making close to $20,000 a year, their fees on eBay were just astronomical. It was just so much, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in fees, and then sourcing, and then at the end they were only making a couple $1,000s. So make sure you have a good business plan, a good business head. Do not compare yourself. Whether you're a reseller or a YouTuber, do not let those that appear to be making more than you put you down. If you're making $100 a week profit, great. Pat yourself on the back. That's $100 you didn't have. If you're making $50 a week, great. Pat yourself on the back. You're doing something productive. It isn't on how much you do. It's on if you enjoy what you're doing. And I do enjoy what I'm doing. I have yet to hit big numbers. When the LuLaRoe fad, and when I drank the Kool-Aid a few years ago, my daughter was a consultant, and I was finding consultants that I could just buy out because I didn't have the $10,000 to invest. So I bought out a consultant, and she actually let me write her a check, and she wasn't going to cash it for 6 weeks so that she can see what I could do with the LuLaRoe that I had gotten. Well, in 1 month, I had actually made $10,000, and it was amazing. Well, close to 10,000, but I had 5,000 in the inventory. And then I was taking the money I was making and just buying more inventory with it, but it fizzled out really quick. So go at your own pace. Don't try to go too fast. You are unique. Each of you are the best you can be. No one can be you but you. And so quit comparing. Quit using the measuring sticks to see who is, there goes a duck flying, who is the best. Because you are, in no comparison, hands down, the best you can be. And this is Penny keeping it real, keeping life simple, and letting you know that there are people that would love to be you. And I will make another video. I hope this one touched you. I hope it encouraged you. I'm fixing to do one about whatever. Comment, share, and like. Thank you. Penny, keeping it real.